Hello and welcome. We are going to play an awesome game that you may have heard of. It's called The Binding of Isaac. I'm not particularly good at this game, but I'm hoping that eventually I can get better. This is just going to be the first episode in my series that I'll call Just Playin. This is just me messing around playing The Binding of Isaac. And so let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I'm in the process of getting the Polaroid. You may have no idea what that is. I'll explain a little bit as we go along here. There's lots of characters you can be. I am going to be Isaac just for this starting run to kind of show off the game a little bit. This is going to be a little bit of me explaining what the game is and a little bit of me just playing around having fun. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, these are the controls. You attack with the arrow keys, you move with WASD. You can place bombs with E, that's what I use, and then you can get an item, active item to use in your space bar slot. And then the rooms are kind of set up like Legend of Zelda dungeons, where there's the different rooms. I am going to go in this curse room. This hurts you when you walk in, but that's okay. It's sometimes there's really good items in there. Yeah, let's go to the secret room. Why not? That's fine. We got some change. That's alright. Sounds good to me. Okay, let's move right along here. There is, oh wow, I got a dime. That is 10 cents, so I already have 23 cents, which is way more than you normally have on the first level. That's really good. We're looking for, there it is, the item room. Every floor has an item room in it, and that's just a free item that you'll get by entering this room. Back to full health, that's nice. The item is it's not Mr. Mega, it's just bombs, free bombs. Let's get it, Mr. Boom, okay. That is a spacebar bomb item. So now I have like basically a bomb on my spacebar, which is just okay. It's not very good. I really wish I had a key, but I don't, and so that makes that shop unusable, which is too bad because I have enough money to make it viable. We're gonna be fighting Larry Jr. As I mentioned, I'm not very good at this game. I've been playing a while, and obviously you've seen I'm in the process of getting the Polaroid. You have to play for quite a while before that, is even an option for you, but I'm still not super good at it. I am not, I'm not going to toot my own horn because I really am just not very good. But hopefully, I kind of have two main goals right now that I want to just capture on film for you guys, basically. I am trying to get the Polaroid so that I can go to the chest, which is the very, very last level that you unlock in this game by playing a lot. And I am 4/6 of the way there. I guess that's 2/3. 2/3 of the way there, and so I need to beat the cathedral 2 more times to unlock the Polaroid. That was so bad. Good thing I'm back to full health. The pentagram is a great item. That's damage up. This is really good to have this early. That's going to be really useful for us going down. So this is just the first floor. We move right along. Now at the top of the screen you'll see here, this shows you the different levels. We're moving on to the second of what shows 7 levels there, but there's more than that. So now we're in the cellar part 2. There are 2 main parts of certain kinds of worlds. It'll make more sense when we go along, but this is the second of 2 of this kind of world, and we're starting on here. So my first goal is to get the Polaroid. That's going to be kind of my main goal. When I'm feeling gutsy and wanting to just try new things, I need to unlock the D6. I don't have it unlocked yet, and the way to do that is beat the game with Blue Baby. Blue Baby is really hard. If you have not played this game before, it's a little hard to explain, but you can see my health at the top of the screen. It's red health. You can also get health in this game that's blue. They're called soul hearts or spirit hearts or whatever you want to call them. And it's like having more health, but once you lose that health, it's gone forever. You can't gain it back by getting red hearts. So Blue Baby's only health is the blue hearts, and he can never get red hearts. So he's much harder to play this game with because he's less survivable. Once his health is gone, it's gone for good. There's no recouping his health unless you pick up more blue hearts, and they're more rare than red hearts, to say the least. So those are my 2 main goals. I want to get the Polaroid unlocked, and I want to get the D6 unlocked. What the D6 is an item that lets you re-roll or change any item that's on the screen. So if we go to the item room on this floor, there's going to be an item on the floor, and if I had the D6, I could re-roll it and change it to a different item if I didn't like it. Like Mr. Boom, the item we got on the first floor, I would have re-rolled that. This isn't a very good item. It's just like having a bomb on your spacebar, which is just okay. It's not very good. So I would have re-rolled that and hopefully gotten a better item. The pentagram, I would not have re-rolled because that's a very good item. It increases your damage. Wow, so much money. I'm gonna use the bomb here to get 10 cents. That's really good. Again, we need a key is what we need. We don't have any keys, we don't have any bombs, but we have Mr. Boom, so that's okay. Now, what I've been picking up here is something called trinkets. That's in the top left corner. I got the matchstick. I think that means more bombs drop from enemies and things. And I also have a tarot card called the Tower. What the Tower does is drops bombs randomly on the screen and blows up. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. You have to be careful not to get hurt by those bombs, but sometimes it's useful. Most of the time it's not really. But that's one of many tarot cards that you can unlock. Well, not unlock, just get. There's tons of tarot cards that you can get in this game. So that's just one of many. This is the Widow, a relatively easy boss, but also kind of hard. This is a harder version of the Widow than normal. Oh man, I'm taking too much damage. Oh boy. Okay, he's gone. Now you see a blue heart on the floor there. That is a soul heart or a spirit heart, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm going to end up calling them spirit hearts just because I've watched too much Northern Light. Okay, so Mom's Heals, that's a range upgrade, so your tears shoot farther. Not fantastic, not the best, but also not the worst. I need some keys, like big time, so I'm going to try to see if the secret room is here. Not that you can get keys from secret rooms anyway. This is frustrating big time because I just have no... You know what, I have an arcade. I'm gonna go to the arcade and I'm going to play a little bit here and try and get bombs or keys or anything that can try and help me here. There's also a... Oh, I should have bombed that tinted rock. That was really bad play on my part. Okay, I got a heart, which is nice. If we get more hearts, we can play this blood bank and try and get an HP upgrade, which will be very useful. Okay, there's a key, so now we can at least go to the item room. And there's not a key. Oh, wow, this is great. If we get more hearts here, which we... Oh, wow, this is awesome. We can play this blood blank. Hopefully, oh, right away it pays out with the IV bag, which is not good. The IV bag... Why don't I play it to show you? It's a spacebar item that gives you money for hurting yourself. And, you know, that's nice, I guess, but definitely not the best thing in the world. I can do it one more, though, and get a little more change. Okay, now we pick up our health, and we move right along. The good news is, something about the Binding of Isaac is, once an item has been picked up, it won't show up again for the rest of the run. So, these blood banks now will exclusively pay out with blood bags, which are the HP upgrade, which is great. That's very good. So if we come across a blood bag later in the game, we know that eventually it will pay out with a blood bag. That just depends on, you know, how long or how much health you're willing to sacrifice. Okay, our item room has Spoon Bender, which is not very good. Homing shots, just kind of okay. I mean, not the end of the world, but, you know, again, I probably would have re-rolled this if I had the D6, so I really want to unlock that at some point eventually. That's my goal, is to unlock that. We're moving right along. I wish I had keys so much because I could open the shop, and that would really help us out a lot, but I have no keys and no way of getting keys because I have no bombs. I guess I gotta go... Sorry to make this floor just last so long, but I gotta go to the mob trap room. That's that floor, or the room you can see in the top corner of our map there, the top left. That is a trap room where you can go in and there's something you can grab, in this case a golden chest, which I can't even open anyway because I have no... Oh, it was weird, I was hearing some echo there. That's okay though. We're gonna just move on to the next floor. So this was the second floor. of 2 of the first kind of level, the cellar / basement. So now we're on to the caves / catacombs. It can be one of the 2 things. We are in the caves, which is the easier version, so that's nice that that's the case. Okay, we're gonna kill these guys. These guys are not very fun, but they're also not that hard. Once you hurt them, they turn into a puddle of mush, and then you just kill them. These guys are super easy. They don't even chase you. My tiers are supposed to be homing shots, but you can see they aren't, you know, perfect. They kind of just float around. There we go. We got a key finally. That's good. This is a demon judgment. You can trade your health, and he will eventually pay out with an item. Kind of like a blood bank, but with an item instead of an HP upgrade. Fighting Pestilence. Pestilence is one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Horsemen of the apocalypse always drop a cube of meat, which is an okay item. It acts as a thing that rotates around you and sometimes blocks shots from enemies, so it's nice. And the thing about cube of meat is the more horsemen of the apocalypse you fight, the more that it will upgrade the cube of meat, because you'll collect more meat and it will upgrade into more and more better things. Obviously an homage to Super Meat Boy, which is the same creators of this game. This is a deal with the devil room. Now, kind of like that demon judgment, you can trade some health for some items, and both of these are very good items. I'm gonna take Spirit of the Night because that gives you spectral tears, which means you can float through objects and your tears go through. Also, I can fly now, so that's nice. I'm gonna leave Brimstone alone just because I don't have the health to do it, so I can't even do it. But this puts us in a dangerous spot, but it also helps us because we can fly, so we can go around, you know, these different things. Hey, hang on, pause for 1 second. Okay, excuse that interruption. Sorry about that. Someone came to my door. So we are just continuing right on here. I have a key, so this is very good news because now I can open up this item room, and let's hope for a good item. Luckfoot is actually very good. Lucky Foot. This is very good. This makes all of the pills that we will pick up good, which we have not encountered a pill yet, I don't think. All pills will now be good, or at least neutral, and also all, not tarot things, whatever you want to call them, the slot machines that are only for tarot cards and fortune teller, that's the word, sorry. Fortune tellers always pay out with things, so that's great. This is our first pill. Let's take it now that we know it's going to be good. Telepills, okay, neutral. We'll call it a neutral one, but telepills is in the rotation. Okay, I'm going to move my cursor off the screen there. Excuse that. Okay, we can pick back up our tower card, even though it's not very good. Survivability is very key right now. We are very low on health, so we got to be extra careful. Make sure that we survive and be okay. Okay, these guys are weird. I don't like them. Flies are no good. Again, we are lacking the key necessary to go to the shop, which is frustrating because I have the money necessary to make it worthwhile. But that's okay. There it is. There's our key. So now we will definitely go into the shop here. We have a compass, which is excellent. I'm also going to take a spirit heart. And now the compass helps us see all the things on our map, like the important locations. Well, that's going to blow up our blood bank, so that's great. But we didn't have much health anyway, so it's not like we could have done much about it. When you fly, you only take half a heart damage instead of a full heart damage when you enter a curse room, so that's nice. So that was worth it to check out, even though it didn't give us anything good. And I think we're ready to go on this floor. I'm going to use our spacebar just to check and see if that's the secret room. It is. And we got 3 cents. So now, again, we still have the money necessary to make a shop worthwhile, so that's good. I'm glad that we got the compass. That was a good item to receive. Let us continue on to the next floor. We will go to the caves part 2. Yeah, I don't have the health. I guess I might as well at least try. Why don't we try it just a little bit here? Wow, in 1 item he paid out. That's great. But this isn't a very good item. Necronomicon. I'm gonna stick with the bombs, which is lame, kinda, but that's okay. Now that item is out of the rotation, so we can just move on. We're on to the caves part 2. We have Curse of Darkness, which means that we cannot see the map, which is not good. I don't like that very much, but that's okay. My dog is barking at something. Oh, it's the homing shots. I was wondering why my tears were coming back at me, but it was the homing tears. Why don't we play this once? Why not? Since we have a half heart in here. Okay, did not pay out, but that's okay. We'll be back if we can somehow get some health upgrades or anything like that. That will really help us to get that blood bank played effectively. Okay, we blew up. Wow, blew up part of Larry Jr. there, but not. It's kind of crazy how this was a boss on the first floor, and now we're fighting it just as a regular enemy in a room. I did not know that Larry Jr. can show up in the caves part 2. The catacombs is the harder version, and so that I might expect, but not in the caves. Okay, let's keep going. The bad thing about when your tears go through things is you can't really shoot items effectively, or objects on the floor, I mean. Wow, we're down to 1 heart, so this is not good, not ideal, but we do have another key, so slowly but surely we can continue going to rooms. I'm not going to do that just because my health is not good yet. I'm really hoping if we can find the item room to get a health upgrade, and then maybe we can talk about that, but I'm not good enough to trust myself with 1 heart yet. But again, hopefully part of the fun of this series might be to see me improve and hopefully see you know, my gameplay get better and better so that this can be more enjoyable. Part of the fun is growing as a player, so that's what we're gonna do. Good, we have keys to go to both the shop and the item room. That's very good. This is not a good room at all. I will say homing shots are nice when you're dealing with these guys, because I hate these guys. They shoot directly at you. There's no way to avoid their shots because you have to be in their line of fire to hit them. So homing shots kind of help with that. You don't have to be right in the center of their shots. Okay, we got some more items now, which is good. This is going to be very useful. I'm just going to use a bomb and hopefully... No, that did nothing. Did nothing. Let's keep going here against another Larry Jr. Who would have thought these guys keep showing up in the caves? Now you know, I guess. Now we know. Oh, that was so bad. Okay, I'm about to die. There's a very good chance I can die right here. So let's hope that is not gonna happen. We took out Larry Jr. We got another key. Give me some hearts, please. Full health pill, maybe? Bad gas. That's wonderful. I'm gonna see if there was some health back here, because I don't want to die. That would be very bad. So we're just gonna hope and see if lots of money this run. Oh, this is so bad. I'm probably going to die. There we go. I just died. So well, there you go. That's my first episode in playing The Binding of Isaac. We're doing Just Playin the series. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm snomaN. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning, but you know, if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like this video. Send it on to your friends. That would be amazing. I'm going to play much more of this in the future, so I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching.